Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the August 5th, 2024. It's a public hearing reference to superintendent's contract. To start off, could we do the Pledge of Allegiance, please? Mission statement, please.
We are a diverse community of families, students, and staff who take pride in our schools, contribute positively to society, and prepare students for lifelong success.
Thank you, Mrs. Painter. All board members are, 6 board members present in person and 1 via Zoom, Mr. Delaney. So at this time, I will open up this public hearing to public comment. Please limit your comments to 3 minutes. There will be no direct interaction with the board, discussion of personnel issues, or direct or indirect verbal attacks of staff or the administration. So once again, we're here about the superintendent's contract now, so this public hearing is open. Public comment is open. Yep, you're good. You're good.
Okay, my name is Faye Moore, and I represent the LaPorte County NAACP. We are in support of Mr. Wendell McCullough.
Thank you. Any other public comment? I think we know you. You don't even state your name. We already know who you are.
Well, my name is Dr. Barbara Eason Watkins. I am the recently retired superintendent of the Michigan City Area Schools, and I have had the privilege of working with Dr. McCullough for the past 11 years, first in a capacity as the principal of Michigan City High School, as we were looking for someone to run our early college program. He came in and really did a fantastic job serving the needs of students in this community. So we obviously tapped him to serve on the district team when there was a vacancy in the associate superintendent's position. He has served in that capacity, primarily focusing in on operations, labor relations, day-to-day, all of the things that go into ensuring that a district is run effectively. And I told him the other day as he spoke at the chamber, I felt like a proud mama when he delivered the speech to the new teachers at the chamber. And I am here to proudly endorse Dr. Wendell McCullough as the next superintendent of the Michigan City Area Schools.
Thank you.
Hi, my name is Chevy Woodard. I'm here in 2 capacities. I'm here with the Vice President. I come on behalf of the Michigan City Classified Association. We are in full support of the installation of Dr. Wendell McCullough as our next superintendent. The second capacity is as a parent who has a child that is a non-traditional student and who was struggling in Michigan City area schools and who was broken and had very little confidence in himself and had a low self-image. Dr. McCullough, and I said this before, he answered the call. He put the right people in play. My son now is a confident student who earned his first accomplishment as an honor roll student, and is now confident enough to say, well, Mom, his GPA was down to a 1.67. He says, Mom, I'm gonna get it up to a 3.0. And he accomplished it just this last grading period. So, as a parent, I fully support Dr. McCullough to be installed as the next superintendent of Michigan City Area Schools, because he not only talks the talk, but he walks the walk. And I thank you.
Thank you. Good evening.
Good evening, Angie Nelson Deitch. Do I have to say my address? Mayor of Michigan City, and I fully support Wendell. Dr. McCollum, well, I know him as Wendell. He knows me as Angie. And I wrote a letter of support for Dr. McCollum. And I will say, reflecting back on some years, I made that phone call to Dr. Barbara Easton Watkins, and I made several phone calls to Wendell at the time before he came back to Michigan City area schools recruiting him. And I think it's amazing when you have people who are born and raised here, who grew up through the school system, who are able to sit up there on those podiums, sit as the mayor of Michigan City, and are committed to our community. And I think he has the level of support from everybody that we love Dr. Barbara, and we're going to continue to love Dr. Barbara, but we're going to love Dr. Wendell just as well. So I'm here to support him wholeheartedly. I think, Michigan City, we've been moving, but now we're flying. And it's going to take leadership and energy to continue the movement and the momentum that Michigan City has. And I'm fully committed in supporting him in every way that I can. So I'm here to endorse him to be the next superintendent of Michigan City area schools.
Thank you.
Hi guys, how are you? In case you don't know who I am, I'm Shelly Malott. I am a library assistant and co-president with Missy Burklow for the MCESPs. And we just really wanted to put a round of applause. We're just super excited of endorsing Dr. McCollum and wishing him the best, because we have really had such a great relationship with you, and you've really actually watched me grow and helped me become the person I am. So thank you for everything you've done.
Any other public comment? Any other public comment? Public comment is closed. This public hearing is now closed. How would the board like to proceed?
I would just like to comment and say, first of all, thank you again to Dr. Easton Watkins. Part of having a stable system for these last 14 years allows us to put something in place to have a person of the quality and the caliber of a Dr. McCollum in that position, learning from an expert, and puts us in a position to where when this day came for us to go out and look for our next superintendent, we knew we had an amazing candidate right here in the schools. And even as such, we, as a board, we did our due diligence. We looked around, we made sure we didn't just come in and hand him the job. We made sure he was the absolute right candidate. And even on day one, he checks all the boxes of what we need in a school system. He understands our kids, he understands our people, he grew up here. He knows the challenges we face. He understands the headwinds of the town, of poverty, of what's happening in education in Indiana and the United States. And he is a great leader, and I look forward to working with him.
Thank you. So do I have a motion to approve?
Move to approve.
I have a motion and a second. Any further discussion? Seeing no further discussion, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot Don was on. Okay, sorry. Can you do a roll call vote, please, Mrs. Painter?
Corley?
Aye.
Ms. Peterson?
Aye.
Ms. Stark?
Aye.
Mr. Domkowski?
Aye.
Mr. Gresham?
Yes.
Mr. Delaney?
Aye.
That passes unanimously. Congratulations, Dr. McCullough. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. I'm sorry. All right, well, that passes. Thank you. Congratulations again, Dr. McCullough.
gonna say 2 words. Just 2. Wolfpack! All right. Wolfpack Rumble. And the other day when we had our new teacher luncheon, as Barbara highlighted, and I had an opportunity to speak to our new teachers, I also shared another slogan that I had the opportunity to say when I was principal at the high school, and that was, is there anyone here from City? We'll work on that one, but Wolfpack, we'll go with that. We'll go with that for now. But I'd like to, I wrote a few words so I wouldn't ramble and keep us here too long. All right, is that good with you, Tuff? All right. So I'd like to, obviously, I thank my family that I'm looking at and seeing over there. My Shiro, feel right. Thank you. It's my mom. To my brother, best friend, I always tell the principals to find leaders in other industries to bounce ideas off of. And in that case, I can kill a lot of birds with one stone, talking to him every day. My cheer squad. So my 3 daughters over there, my son who's out in Arizona. I want to thank you all. Not easy to sit in these seats of leadership where a lot of people are counting on you. The community is wanting you to do several things. You have several people that you work with, employees that need a lot from you. So the sacrifice that you've been willing to do to make sure that I'm where I'm at, I appreciate it, and I hope you understand how much I love you and appreciate everything you've done. I also want to thank you, the school board, for selecting me. It's been a pleasure working with you as the high school principal and also as the associate principal, or associate superintendent. And as I look at all of you, because I've been in this role so long, I truly have had an opportunity to speak to you in many different ways and collaborate to make sure our students are getting what they receive. So I thank you for selecting me. To all of my coworkers, our staff, thank you for your support through the years in making Michigan City a great place to work. I wouldn't be here if I didn't have teachers in the school system that supported me. So going back to Park School, Barker, Rogers High School, Ron Lemon, Rich Leonard, 2 men that served as father figures for me. And then Barbara, as you highlighted, brought me back from the wilderness. Truly blessed to have run into you at that conference in Hobart. And thankfully, Betsy and I crossed paths that day, and she brought me to meet with you, and we had a conversation that weekend, which led me to being here. And before that, as Mayor Angie highlighted, she did call me a few times, trying to get me to come back. And so I appreciate the opportunity to come back and be a high school principal, which for me, coming back to my hometown and having that opportunity was truly a blessing. Obviously, where I'm at right now it's even more so. I want to thank you, Sarah Painter, for all your support. HR with 2 people, a lot of that with you, so I appreciate everything that you've done for me over the last several years. My purpose in doing this work has always been to give our students and families in Michigan City the support they need to get the most out of our education system. Systems can be hard to navigate, especially if you don't have a person at home or in the community who can advocate for you. I've been in a great position to where I can truly be that advocate for all of our students, and I'm happy to continue that work. I look forward to leveling up this year as we continue to implement our strategic plan. We can all see that with our new leadership in the city that Michigan City is on the right track, and I want to make sure our school district is on board and taking us to greater heights. So once again, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for this opportunity. And last thing I want to say is let's go Wolves, and Let's go city.
Any board members want to say anything before we adjourn? Well, you know I'm gonna say something. So again, congratulations, Dr. McCullum, on this achievement. For waiting for this many, many years. I'm happy to be here and be a part of the selection, this committee up here who had the opportunity to appoint you to this position. Dr. Barber still can't say how much we still miss you, but glad to see you though. I know where to find you at. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all out for coming out and support. This journey to replace Dr. Watkins has been a learning one for myself, and really fulfilling and really letting me know my purpose here in Michigan City. It was great to see all of the support for Dr. McCullum from the beginning, from day one. We did go through the process, but I can tell you this, from day one, all I heard was nothing but support. No negatives, no why you doing this, why shouldn't you do this. Only thing I heard was why Dr. McCullum wasn't a superintendent yet, but again, we did our due diligence here as a board. But again, thank you for your support, and let's continue that support as we continue to educate our kids. And before I go, I'd like to again thank my fellow board members for taking this journey with me. I think we did a good job, and so again, thank you all, and I look forward to many more, well, maybe a couple more years and months with you all up here making decisions. So with that being said, again, congratulations, Dr. McCullum, and thank you all for coming out, and we will see you all soon. Thank you. Have a good evening.